Yes, like we told you, we begin with that news alert. Government of India has just issued new orders asking states and various union territories. They have been directed to facilitate interstate movement of stranded people. Thousands of stranded people, especially migrant laborers, have been stuck away from their homes. They have been wanting to go back but have been stuck due to lockdown measures. Some have even been walking to their home cities and states. Now the Government of India has asked various states and union territories to formulate a plan to facilitate the movement of these migrant laborers to their home states. They will be screened. Health screening will be held at the point of origin and their destination, where they will be quarantined as well. Joining us on the broadcast is WION's correspondent Siddhant Sibal. Siddhant, over to you. What's the latest information you're picking up from your sources? Government has just passed an order. What steps have the government asked the various states to take?
It's a very important development. Just weeks ago, we saw those visuals, those heartbreaking visuals of migrants, laborers walking all through the city of Delhi, where I am standing, and other parts of the country as well. I'm standing, in fact, at the National Highway 24, which saw lakhs in terms of a lot of people walking, a lot of migrant laborers walking till the Anand Vihar bus station, which is just 15 minutes away from where I am standing. Now, in a major relief, the Indian government has issued orders saying that migrant laborers, pilgrims, students who have been stranded across the country can be allowed to move, can be allowed to go around to the locations they would like to go. And for that, the state governments have to develop a standard operating procedure and, of course, appoint a nodal officer who will take care of the entire mammoth exercise. Also, the travel will take place by using buses. This has been written in the order. This is an important development because we know the last time that there were problems relating to the mode of public transport, and it has been clearly mentioned that these buses need to be sanitized and appropriate social distancing should be maintained. Other than that, the people from the area where they will leave till the point they will reach, they will be screened, they will be quarantined, and all necessary health ministry protocols will be followed. Interestingly, what important point has been mentioned in the order is that any asymptomatic person can also go around. That is another important outcome of that order that has been issued just now by the Indian Home Ministry, which is a major relief for many people, lakhs and lakhs of people who have been stranded across the city and, of course, the country.
Absolutely. Siddhant, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, getting us this latest updates on this order being passed by the government. Siddhant, the big question is, when does this order come into effect?
Well, the order comes into effect immediately, given the fact that it has been issued by the Indian Home Ministry, and it of course is a surprise order. Interestingly, today no briefing of the Government of India took place, because usually Wednesdays have been put for the cabinet briefings. There was no Indian cabinet meeting that took place today, but we are hoping for a release by the Indian health authorities on what were the main developments of the day. The briefing, of course, takes place on Monday, Tuesday, and of course Thursday and Friday, 4 days, and other than that there will be releases. But by and large, this is a relief. This is a major development by the Indian government, and also hints at a phased or increased opening up of the areas, the green areas where there is no infection. In fact, what has been mentioned in the order is that if a person would like to traverse through a state to go to another state, those states can't stop him. He can easily go. That is another relief for the migrant laborers. So, example, if a migrant worker wants to go from Punjab to Bihar, so the states coming in between, whether it's Uttar Pradesh or other states, they will not stop him. They can allow him to go. And other than that, if we look at the situation on the ground, the government is clearly hinting at easing of the restrictions in green zone. We know 3rd of May is an important date because the lockdown 2.0 comes to an end on that day. So we can expect some kind of decision perhaps on Saturday or Sunday. But by and large, the message of the Indian authorities, Indian government, is that there will be a phased removal of restrictions in green areas. And this was, of course, decided as well in the meeting of the Indian Prime Minister with the state chief ministers that took place on Monday, the 4th meeting that took place between the Indian Prime Minister and the state chief ministers.
Siddhant Sibal, thank you so much for joining us with the latest updates. Government of India passing a latest order asking all the states to facilitate the movement of stuck migrant laborers to return to their various states.